Hello, Gemini. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of October 4th through the 10th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, Gemini, take what resonates and leave the rest, as these are very general readings. So, Gemini, let's take a look at what the cards are indicating for this week. And I'm just going to pull this down a bit. Okay, first card. The 10 of Cups. Next. Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. Next, the Hanged Man. And the Two of Cups. Okay, Gemini, we'll get to your oracle cards in just a little bit, but give me a moment. I just want to see if there's any additional messages like coming in from Spirit. Wow, very strong message coming through that in order for you to obtain what you desire, Gemini, you really have to change your point of view and pay attention to your intuition. Very strong coming through. And just looking at your cards, I can see that as well. So first, what I'm really being drawn to with your cards here, Gemini, is your bookend cards here. Cups, energy. I feel like there are more, what I'm going to say, outcome cards. It's what's stuck on the outside. This is something you desire, the happiness, the feelings of bliss with the 10 of Cups, and then the 2 of Cups having that strong bond and connection with those around you. Now, your middle cards is what's going to help you to get to your bookend cards. This is the change with the Major Arcana card showing up. They bring in change that's coming in or is necessary. So your intuition, your point of view, it's that simple, Gemini. So your first card, your anchor card for the reading, this is what sets the tone for the week ahead. And you have the 10 of Cups. But as I said, I feel like your outer cards here are the result of what you do with your inner card energy. So the 10 of Cups is one in this deck of transformation. So it fits right into what I'm picking up. You need to change, go through some type of transition in order to be able to heal and move forward, Gemini. This number 10 energy is an indication that something needs to come to an end. Most likely some aspect of your life needs to kind of be phased out because you're entering into this new cycle. But I feel that, at least for some Geminis, there's a resistance to this. So let's pull a clarifying card, see what information comes out in regards to the 10 of Cups. Now, this is a wonderful card in energy, setting the tone for the week ahead, letting you know you can have what this is here, Gemini. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Well, it's kind of emphasizing what the 10 of Cups is about. This is good news. It's about good news coming in. Now, the Pentacles can actually be in regards to health. So for some of you, it can be some good news coming in for your health, moving you towards this kind of energy where you're going to be happy. It has a lot to do with your home and family as well. If you look on this card, you see the little village there. Okay. Now, your next card, Gemini, one of the two cards that I feel is the action needed for you to obtain this Ten of Cups, this Two of Cups energy. You have the Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. Now, first, it is a Major Arcana card, so change is needed. And with it being the High Priestess, this is totally about listening to your intuition. For some Geminis, listening to your body as well, what it's telling you at this time. Now, the High Priestess represents wisdom, commitment to obtain what it is you want through this study. She's holding a book here. She's also holding a key. I don't know if you can see that on the card here. She's got a key right here as well as her book. So this is kind of a period of waiting and thinking deeply, studying, like researching. And then she's got a sliver of the moon here. So something could be not so apparent to you that you need to pay attention to. Could be your health and well-being. Now, October, Gemini, the veil is very thin between this world and the spiritual realm. So an indication here to meditate, connect with your higher self, connect with spirit, source energy. Listen to the messages and guidance that are trying to come in to help you out. So let's pull a clarifying card. See how the High Priestess might be indicating. Let's see. Okay, well, the Strength card. Well, the name says it all. It's about your inner self, that balance that's going to help you to move forward. This is Leo's card in energy, an indication to ground yourself and take hold. This number 8 energy is one of abundance and influence. So very nice energy, what you're going to obtain here with the High Priestess. Just a further indication to listen to your intuition, Gemini. Now, your next Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. And although this card in this deck does not have the individual hanging upside down, it is certainly looking at things from a different perspective. On this card, his head is detached. So certainly this is really an indication to kind of pause, distance yourself, meditate, think deeper and more profoundly about your life, your projects. There might be some sacrifice that you need to make, Gemini. And what I'm picking up most, Gemini, is you're wanting your life to kind of forever stay like the same, or that's like your expectations. You're not counting on that things are indeed going to change or something is going to push or thrust change upon you. As we grow, we get older, things change. You need to roll with the punches, Gemini. So the Hanged Man card is really telling you to have like an in-depth search. Be willing to listen to the signs, the messages coming in from spirit. A new perspective is needed. Definitely a time to slow down and understand things from this new perspective. So some pretty profound changes are needed here with your two inner cards. You've got the number 2 energy with the High Priestess trying to bring in that balance back into your life. And then the number 12 energy of the Hangman reduces down to 3, which is about two things coming together to form something new. So there are some new beginnings that are necessary for you, Gemini, in order for you to obtain this energy in your outer cards here. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Hanged Man card, see if we get any other messages coming in. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Kind of an indication that you've been keeping yourself busy so that you don't have to think about something in particular. And that is namely you, Gemini. You can see your life just keeps going like round and round. And you see the ships in the background, up and down and up and down. So things are not going that smoothly. You're having everything, trying to keep it in order to possibly avoid a change. So essentially, what you need to do is put yourself first. And first, trusting in your own intuition, changing your point of view. And that's putting yourself first instead of keeping up with this balancing act here. Okay, Gemini. Now this is the overall energy for your reading this week. You have the Two of Cups, and I just love the Two of Cups in this deck. The artist just shows the love between two skeletons, just the energy pouring into each other. So this outside energy, the Two of Cups, is a bond, a union, a partnership. And another message with this card in this deck is to gain well-being, happiness, is when you have rightly accumulated it, but also when you have received and prepared for the next steps to take it, that sacrifice. That's what's needed here. And the Hanged Man card, that's the sacrifice that's needed. Will get you to the Two of Cups energy. So something has to change, Gemini. But with this card, this is an indication of something really coming together. It can be getting engaged, a marriage, some kind of partnership, a mutual support in a relationship, some kind of friendship. But whether this is romance, business partners, friends, family members, when the Two of Cups shows up, it represents that equality, that balance, that mutual give and take, emotional support. It's a wonderful card in energy, just a connectedness with another. Two is that balance, the two forces coming together. The duality is like yin and yang, light and dark, good and evil. So this is the overall energy this week. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Two of Cups, see what information we get in regards to this energy. What's going on with the Two of Cups? Okay. The Eight of Swords. Definitely a card of not thinking clearly, not seeing clearly. This is where the Hanged Man card is vitally important. As here, you think you're kind of trapped in a situation, but you're really not. All the more reason you need to change your viewpoint on maybe a particular aspect of your life. And then also follow your own intuition. What's it telling you? This number 8 energy of abundance that is available, but you're not paying attention to it on how you can obtain it. And that just brings us back to your intuition and looking at things from a different point of view. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for the week ahead. Fuchsite. Now, my fuchsite is a little different. It's got ruby in it. Yeah. It's a little different than what you see pictured here. But this is the healing crystal for the heart. And this is going to help with these outside energies. The 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. This is actually an indication with this card and crystal showing up. You're a natural born healer, Gemini. You can really make a difference in other people's lives, which is what probably got you into a situation that you're in right now, because you care so much about others around you. You don't put yourself first, Gemini. Now, this is known as the healer stone. It's letting you know that you are a healer, you help others, but you need to prioritize your self-care as well. So yet another reminder, Gemini, to take time out, to rest, recharge, renew your energy, and keep in mind, you need to keep yourself in top form first in order to be able to be there, like to help others. Now, the last message here is from the Oracle, Halloween Oracle card deck. And you received Hearth. Happiness in our hearts and homes. Well, I'm getting some definite messages there. Now, this card is represents that every home has a hearth, and it's like the heart of the home, and it was usually the hearth where the fire burned and the family would gather for food, sustenance, communication, protection. It's where that expression, keep the home fires burning, came about, as often husbands went off on military duty and then everyone was waiting for their safe return. So you're being asked to look at your idea of what home and family is to you, Gemini. This can be some kind of indication that someone in your family is far from home, maybe due to travel or work. And with this card, this energy, protection is being given. Now, the additional message here, Gemini, combined here with all your cards, is you are very much involved in making your relationships a priority. So much so, you put them before you. Just another reminder then, you have to take care of yourself in order to be there for everyone else. You also, I feel, you're the peacemaker of the family. So at times, you can be very drained from the relationships that are around you. And you try to keep everyone safe and sound. An indication, Gemini, you are very much this hearth of the home in regards to your family, the people around you. So you personally have to keep the fire burning for yourself. That's in regards to your self-care, Gemini. You are the hearth. You're like the glue for the family. So you have to take care of yourself so you can be there for everyone. Well, very interesting cards on how they are arranged, Gemini, but a very simple message, as your bookend cards are about what's most important to you. your relationships, a happy home, family, love. And your middle cards are an indication of what you need to do to secure this in your life. And it's about listening to your intuition, changing your viewpoint, especially in regards to your own self-care, Gemini. And your angels and guides are suggesting the fuchsite crystal, the healing crystal for you, Gemini. Also an indication you're a healer. So some of you don't even realize, because you're always there for others. But you have to think about yourself first in order to be able to be there for others. And this hearth card is really what I'm picking up is you. You are the hearth of the home, just the heart of the home. So you need to keep your internal fire burning. That's your health, your well-being. Take care of you, Gemini, so you can be there for everyone around you. So wow, just really getting this big indication with your cards that you need to be listening to your intuition, listening to what your body is telling you. You need to change your perspective on your self-care, putting yourself first so that you can be there for others. And your clarifying cards here are all an indication of how you've been trying to hold it together. But the good news here with this Page of Pentacles is if you listen to the message here from your reading, put yourself first, Gemini, because you're certainly worth it, as you are so important to those around you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Gemini family.